All you gotta do is talk, and the machine will make it sound funny. Listen.
I'm not sure about the cross over there, but I have heard stories. I don't know about...
What stories?
Oh, I've just heard that a child fell from the train trestle.
Lots of homeless people live around here. Sometimes you could find their sleeping bags or their tents or their tarps or their food. I had my first kiss here, and all the homeless people were probably watching. I like to think I made their night a little bit better. They keep alien bodies here.
cream-colored sweater asked me if I knew how to get to Elm. I'd heard a rumor at school about a man in a black car exposing himself to children. I stiffened and mumbled that I didn't know. I walked quicker, planning to drop my backpack and lunchbox if I needed to run. I would keep hold of my violin, since that was expensive. He drove away. I told my mother and we called the police. A detective came to question me. I could only remember that cream sweater.
I found a dog who had been hit by a car in this sewer. I was walking home and I heard it whimpering in the darkness. I went to one of the neighbors' houses and we could see that the lower half of its body had been broken. I stuck out my hand to scratch behind his ear and he licked it. We had hamburger left over in the fridge. I walked it down to where he was, but by then the police had already come and he was gone.
I had an idea about Webster Groves that may or may not be true, that this was the home of William Webster, who was, I think he was the guy who put together the CIA.
Really?
And I may be wrong about that.
From the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay. So, 2 winters ago, after cross-country season, the girls' team, the ones that would come out for winter practices, they would run to different parks and they'd climb trees, and obviously one of them was Blackburn Park because that's where we had our practices, and when they got to the top, they would decide a name for it. Following that winter, it was early February, I finally got to ask out the one that led them the most. You know, the one that wanted to go and do all the trees and stuff. And so, yeah, she said yes, and we ended up dating for a little while, and she opened this world up to me that I didn't know really existed. I kind of saw them from afar sometimes climbing trees, but I didn't really know what they were doing. And one day during spring break that year, we came to Blackburn, we found this tree, and we just kind of found a comfy branch to sit on, and you know, it really isn't that much, didn't seem that special from the outside, but for me it was pretty special because we, you know, sat there for like an hour and we didn't make out anything, but we kissed.
I'm very shameless or shameful, I don't know. But, you know, I peed behind the trees, under the bridge, behind the plaques. You know, it's...
When I was younger, I thought this place was a castle.
That's where you learn to speak the language slowly. You know, the tone can be atrocious, but of course, that's perfectly all right. Here I'll sing. When lonely feelings chill the meadow of your mind, just think if winter's here, can spring be far behind? Beneath the deepest snows, the secret of the rose is merely that it knows you must believe in spring. Just
go sledding, but it was a little muddy, so it made it a little muddy, and we just ended up going home. But we still, and it's turning out to be a good day.
Spatz.